Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV live on Facebook and Periscope for the talk watch along with as we watch Wolves versus West Ham at Molineux live on Amazon Prime. It kicks off in a few minutes time. So as always, guys, let's talk about the team sheet first and foremost. So let me just see if we can get this a bit bigger for you guys, just to be on the safe side. Got a bit of a difference tonight as well, for that matter. We're going to have a bit more to talk about. We're going to talk about the Wolves lineup as well. So just to be on the safe side, here we go. So we've got Martin in goal. We've got a chance. Back four of Fredericks, Ogbonna, Balbuena and Masuaku. Rice and Noble making up the holding midfielders with Snodgrass out on the right, I'm guessing. Fornals in the middle, Anderson probably up front behind Allaire. On the bench is Roberto, Zabaleta, Masuaku, Sanchez, Yarmolenko, Nathan Holland, which I'm really, really happy about, and also a Yeti. Now, we're also going to jump over just very, very quickly, and we're going to also take a quick look at the Wolves lineup as well. I thought we could make a change and do the opposition as well. So let's have a look. So they line up as Patricio in goal, which I'm happy about because he's in my fantasy league. Sayas, Grady, and Dendonka making up the back three, with Otto and Doherty the wing backs. Neves and Moutinho making up the midfield, with Adama Traore, Diego Jota and Raul up front. On the bench is Ruddy, Bennett, Neto, Cutrone, Vignier, Kilman, and Ashley Seal. So, do you know what, guys? I think that's a pretty good lineup from both sides. To be honest with you, I thought I'd bring a bit more of a balance to today. But we're literally, the boys are about to kick off. So let's have a quick look at the comments. Hi, John. Hi, Rick. Good to see you, mate. Glad you're here. And also West Ham for life. Disappointed Antonio isn't playing. Good to see you, Ben. To be expected, however. Come on, you irons! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Question mark. So yeah, guys, Antonio's a bit of a disappointment, but understandable, as Ben says, completely understandable, because at the end of the day, he's run his socks off the last two games. He's only just come back from injury. Let me just move the microphone. Yeah, he's only just come back from injury. Excuse the sounds. He's only just come back from injury. So, it's understandable, and I'm very, very happy for very happy for Nathan Holland as well. So we'll also, guys, as this has been streamed on the best non-tax-paying Rainforest channel, shall we say, they've also got a channel where you get to see every goal from every game. So I'm gonna just look, that's up as well. So we apparently seem to be in a 4-4-1-1. So Snodgrass, Noble, Rice, Anderson making up the midfield, with Fornals sitting behind Allaire. So not a bad shout. Good idea. I am legitimately looking forward to this. I was a little bit nervous earlier, I'm not gonna lie, but was looking forward to it. So the guys would literally just, so guys, come on, put your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you agree with the 4-4-1-1? Do you think it should have been a 4-2-2-2 or 4-2-2-1-1? Let me know your score predictions as well, guys. That'd be good to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're thinking on this. And as I say, straight away, here we go. West Ham Way podcast is no more after next week. I know, Ben, it is a real shame. I'm very, very well. It's not good. It's not no more. It's just not being on Phoenix FM. So I know Dave and relatively well, and I know X is going to. Both of those are going to be putting out the feelers to try and get it in another way. Dave and X, if you're watching this, guys, you're more than welcome to join in. I'm more than welcome to join in on this channel every Wednesday. You can do your show here. I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, I'm very happy with. I'll be sad to see the guys go on from the radio station, but I'm sure they'll be back. Ben says 1-1 I'll take a point. I'll take a point all day long. Rick Cougar's a little bit more optimistic there. I think we will win 3-2. Very optimistic, in fact. Right, so we're just about to... Hang on. That's a bit better. Lighting's a little bit better. So just about to kick off. So good to hear. Yes, yeah. I say, I'm sure the guys will be. I'm sure the guys will be. Sure the guys will be up and running as quickly as they can on some other form of media. And as I say, I'm more than happy to message Dave and tell him they're more than welcome to come on here. Right, so kickoff has happened, and right, so it's Wolves are in possession at the moment. So where are we? So just trying to get my figures here right. Okay, so they're still heading about the ball about. Fornells just misplaced it. Ogbonna clears. Snodgrass is going for the ball, and looks like Fredericks. Anderson, Alea, back to Anderson. Anderson in a bit of trouble. Three takes it. That's more like it. But he loses the ball. Loses the ball. And recoveries isn't pretty good from what I've seen so far. To be honest with you, Ben, I think I've got to disagree with you. There is an option where you can turn the commentary off, and you just get to hear the sounds of the stadium, which is what I'm currently watching, and it's much better. It's 10. Honestly, it is 10 times better. So Rice is right. So Rice, when I think Rice, Allaire, Rice. Oh, sorry, Creswell. I think that is. Good ball up to Anderson. Can he get there in time? Can he get there? Can he get there? Oh, just keeps it in. Anderson, Creswell, Haller. Oh, blocked then, but very good. Snodgrass into the box. Not really sure what was going on there. Guys, remember there's a 30-second delay here, so I am watching at the same time as you, but there's just going to be a bit of a delay because it's a live stream. I've also got the scores of other games going on as well, so I will keep you posted on that as much as I can. Rice, Ogbonna, twiddling about, back to Rice. Passes it over to Noble. He passes it over to Anderson, through over to Balbuena. Good to see Balbuena back. I'm glad he's playing a bit better now. So man, it's pretty good. Yeah, good. Turn your autocorrect off, son. In that case, I look like I'm in the back cave here. I've got to sort this out for the next one. Martin gathers. How's that? Is that better? That's a little bit better. It's a bit weird, this. Anyway. Right, so Rice to Ogbonna, through to I couldn't really see that. I think that was Creswell. Ogbonna, Creswell, and it's our throw-in. So Creswell taking the throw. To who was that? That wasn't Noble, was it? So I don't want to see Pellegrini. I want to see the match. Come on. I know he's under fire at the moment, but come on. Ben says Roberto will likely go in January, I would think. Well, apparently X has confirmed that they're looking to sell him in the summer. Christ knows, in January, sorry. Christ knows who they're going to sell him to. I haven't got the slightest idea. I really don't have the slightest idea where he's going to go, or who's going to be stupid enough to take him, for that matter. Just as Wolves are in, Wolves are still in possession. Anderson was running the ball down there, but couldn't time it in time, and Wolves are still in possession. Turn it down just a little bit, just to be on the safe side. So still in possession. So Creswell's got it. Your Fornells, Rice, Creswell. Fornells wearing gloves, in case, Steve, you're watching. Rice running. Allaire with the ball. Runs straight into trouble, but gets it back to Rice. Poor pass from Rice there. And literally, Wolves are on the counter attack now. It looks like Traore's on the ball by the looks of it. Rice holding his ground. Balbuena clears. Anderson. Creswell. Should have passed to Fornals earlier. It doesn't, so as a result, it passes back to Anderson, who does a long ball up to Snodgrass, who puts it in the path of Allaire, but Allaire mistimes it, unfortunately. So Wolves in possession, ball going around the back three. Nobody really challenging for the ball, which is understandable. It's 5 minutes and 20 seconds into the game, so it's understandable. But just remember, guys, I am watching this live the same as you, but there's a bit of a delay because it's a live stream. So Noble tries to intercept, but doesn't really do. And Fredericks gives them a little bit too much space, if I'm honest. Should be in a bit tighter than that. As Wolves are in possession down our right-hand side, their left-hand side. But yeah, guys, very interesting about Roberto to be sold in January. I feel sorry for the bloke. I really do. It's got David Sullivan written all over it, and you know, it's just I feel sorry for him. I really do feel sorry for him. He as the Romford Pele said recently, you know, he's not good enough for West Ham. He's not good enough. I just it was a fantasy buy, even though it's a free. It was a fantasy buy because we still got to pay his agent a fee, him a fee. There's still money being spent on it, but yeah, it's ironic, really, that the goalkeeper we thought we would never ever see was actually coming in and could be playing regularly. So Wolves still in possession. We seem to be standing off quite a fair bit, just as Ruben Neves is offside. But we're standing off a little bit, actually. I'm quite surprised at that. Right, so just looking at the other games at the minute, everybody is 0-0. Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. There we go. Man United have just scored. So it's Man U over Tottenham. Man U have Marcus Rashford with a very good goal over Spurs. Is it Martin clears? So Spurs are 1-0 down, guys. Happy days. Wolves in possession. Look, bit of static football going on. Bit of Sabutio. Not the fast-paced start we thought we would. I was expecting us to have. Wolves still in possession. Nobody really going in for the ball. And Martin gathers. So, guys, obviously we got Arsenal on Monday night. So that'd be an interesting one. Hopefully we'll get something out of this game today. I'll still take a goal. Oh, Snodgrass running, but couldn't get there in time, and the goalkeeper gathers and clears. So Wolves are still in possession. Nobody pushing down. Very, very cautionary football from West Ham. Very, very cautionary. It's a bit disappointing that it's that cautionary, if I'm honest, but that's the way it goes. Manu of the Rashford is the only player to have scored so far in the first 9 minutes of the games. Right, so Bonner, Creswell, Noble. Looking lost, unfortunately. Ogbonna. I'm not sure our spacing's right. Back four's looking good, but the rest of it's a bit weird. Fredericks. Back to Balbuena. Long ball up to Anderson, but Wolves intercept. Noble gets it. Passes it to Fornals. Passes it over to Snodgrass, who's to Fredericks, and then down to Balbuena. Ogbonna. Fornals. Rice. Fornals. Snodgrass. Run. Run, Bobby. Fredericks into the ball. Great ball in by Fredericks. But who is it? Cody? Yeah, Coady, however you pronounce it, clears it and it's going in for a corner. Man City have no, is it Man? No, I thought it was Man City, but they played last night, so it's still Man United. Rick says, I think on Monday it will be a draw because the referee from Monday night is Mike. Oh God, it's Mike Dean. Andre Mariner is the referee for this game, which I forgot to mention in my preview. So that'd be interesting. We haven't had a very good run of results under Mariner, unfortunately. Snodgrass in with not the best of balls. Can't beat first man. Noble passes it over to Creswell, who passes it up to Fornals. Rice passes it over to Anderson. Anderson into the box. Nobody there properly. Again. And Wolves on the counter attack, but sleeping through. And Fredericks, bloody hell, that's a good run from Fredericks. So Wolves still in possession. Where's this information I found earlier? Where is it? So we're still trying to defend from Wolves still. While Wolves are still in possession, right? Andre Mariner has refereed 31 games for West Ham in the Premier League. We've won 5, drawn 10, and lost 16. He's given 46 yellow cards, 2 double yellows, or second yellows, I should say, and 2 red cards. We're not exactly having a very balanced referee here. So, in case you're wondering, Marcus Rashford scored on the 7th minute. 6 and a bit, but 7 as far as the clock's concerned. Kane's hovering over at the free kick for Spurs, just as a free kick is given for Wolves. They'll take that relatively quickly. Chip into the box, but it goes out for a goal kick. And that's miles over. Kane's free kick for Spurs is miles over. Just seeing the replay of Wolves' attempt at goal, and yeah, it's a poor ball into the box. Be interesting to see what the stats are for this, because we're not really doing much, to be honest with you. Not really doing much. So Martin clears. Excuse me, Martin clears to Allaire. Rice, Noble, but he gets bumbled off the ball. Balbuena regains possession, passes to Ogbonna, back to Balbuena. Rice, Balbuena, Fredericks. Poor ball up to Allaire and they intercept and they're back on the ball. But fortunately, Noble gets in the way and Fredericks passes back to I don't believe those possession stats in any shape or form. They're saying we've had 53% possession in the last 14 minutes. No, absolutely not. We've not had the high part of it. Ramon Pon el Partido, whatever that means. I'm guessing it's an insult by the look of the angry face. Ogbonna to Balbuena. Slips it through over to Creswell, who controls. Boots it up to Fornals, who gets the ball just on the box, and it looks like it should be a corner. Yeah, it's a corner. Do you know, it is so nice to watch football and just hear the stadium atmosphere. It really is good. It's much better. Much, much better. Hang on. Corner taken. Cleared by Wolves. Yeah, so not the best of corners. Oh, it's made it even worse now. Anyway. This away strip is looking more like our third strip from last season. All right, so anyway, so Wolves in possession still. Rice nipping at his heels. Allaire not moving about as much as he should be, to be honest with you, Allaire. That's a bit disappointing. So Wolves still in possession. Traore almost brought down by Fornals, but he's holding his weight. And Creswell tries to block. Balbuena blocks. Snodgrass heads it, but Wolves still keep possession. And Fredericks clears. That was close. That was close. But Rick, thanks very much for letting us know who the ref is, mate. I'm going to make a note of that, and we'll get that sorted out for the preview. That's better. That's a bit better. Not looking so Batman-esque now. Gone out. So Wolves throw-in taken. This ball's out, surely. Yeah, I'll throw in. Come on, Beardy, give the ball back. Well, thanks, Rick. Cheers, mate. But it's not easy. It's not easy trying to. I keep the lights in the same position all the time. Yeah, I'm constantly having to rearrange things. So great block there by Allaire on the number 18 of Wolves. The ball's up and close, unfortunately, but Wolves jump back in possession as Allaire tried to pass the ball up to Pablo Fornals, but they got in possession. And why is nobody attacking the ball properly? Come on, it's 18 minutes, almost 18 minutes into the game. We need to be kicking up a gear. We haven't got out of first gear yet, to be honest. We really haven't got out of first gear. So Balbuena clears. So does Rice. And Creswell intercepts. Great, but that's a foul on Fornals, surely. No? All right. Keep it going then, Mariner, Mr. Balanced. As Watford is still in possession. Yeah, it's a dive by the Leicester player just on that replay there. Maddison pretended to be hit in the face and he wasn't. That's a booking, surely. But Wolves ball into the box. But struggling to stay in the box, which is good. I'm liking this defence. This is looking good. Kept it out. But we're hesitant. We are so hesitant on this ball. So hesitant. Ogbonna headers out. Anderson on the charge. Creswell. Noble. Rice. Balbuena. Fredericks. Snodgrass back to Fredericks. Back to Balbuena. Balbuena with a long cross ball up to Allaire, but he would have been offside if he'd interplayed. But it's fortunately, from that point of view, it's gone. The ball was way too fast. So, guys, anyone got any bets on tonight's games? Please tell me you're not betting on West Ham. So Wolves still in possession. As I say, we've not had over 50% of the possession. We haven't. We just haven't. It's ridiculous. Don't believe the possession stats. I said in my preview that the possession stats are false, and these are because Wolves are. I've hardly had much to talk about because Wolves have been in possession for most of the game, and we're only 20 minutes in. Ogbonna clears their attack. Wolves back in the three. Their centre backs in the back half. Everybody else is in our box, in our side of the pitch, which is good because it means we can break them on the counter attack. But we're just not doing. We're not out of second gear yet. We're really not. And to be honest, neither are Wolves. This is the worrying thing. So a long pass up to there, but Frederick should have Frederick intercepts, good. But Wolves get possession back. Fredericks get there. It goes out for a Wolves throw. It's a bit strange that with the last two away games, tonight and Chelsea's away game, that we've been wearing the home strip. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? So still, Watford, Wolves are still in possession. Oh, that was a close one. Can Martin grab? Yes. It's a corner. Let's have a look on the replay. Yeah, subjective on the replay. Southampton have scored. Wolves corner, nothing doing. It goes and goes out for another corner. And that's it. Wolves are 1-0 up. Incoto Quanto, no idea, son. Then Donker scores. We're 1-0 down. 22 and a half minutes in. Martin telling him to wake up. Everybody it's total Sabutio football. Total Sabutio football. Poor from West Ham. Very, very poor defending from everybody. Everybody stays still. Anderson goes for the ball, but only does a half-assed attempt. Martin sees it too late. I don't know what you mean there, Rick. That's not English. First shot on target, and we're 1-0 down. There's a surprise. Well, you know, I said when I spoke to Dan at West Ham Fan TV that I wasn't confident about it. So just as a quick recap, Chelsea, the only team not to have scored at home so far is Leicester. Chelsea 1-0 up, Man United 1-0 up, Southampton 1-0 up, and Wolves 1-0 up. We need what? What do we need, Rick? Tell me what we need. So Fredericks, Noble, Balbuena. It's gonna be a long game. Oh, Fornals, man, just hesitated there. Could have had something. It's not a bad ball up from Balbuena. He's just onside as well. Just onside. We need to get people up front with a layer. Well, we do, Rick. We've got Fornals sitting behind him. The problem is we haven't got out of first gear yet. This is the Spurs game all over again. Okay, so Danny Ings scored the goal for Southampton, if anybody was wondering. So Snodgrass being fooled by Mutino, or Mutino, or Mutillo, however you pronounce it. There's a few Spanish guys in the chat. I don't know what you're saying, guys. You have to say it in English. Translation, por favor. So Snodgrass holding over. Snodgrass looks knackered already, bless him. 25 minutes in. So we've got Snodgrass and Creswell over the ball. Snodgrass takes. And Wolves clear. It's Creswell. 4 nails. Back to Creswell. Wasn't expecting it. No ball. Fredericks passes it over to Snodgrass. Just gets it. Good ball in from Snodgrass. 4 nails tries, but nothing doing. And cleared out, and Creswell's got in possession now, and he passes it over to Rice about slowly as he possibly can, as does Creswell back to him. 4 nails. Creswell. Come on, West Ham. Tempo. Wolves goalkeeper claims, and Wolves are in possession, and nobody is pushing down. It's like we're 1-0 up. The attitude. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Tammy Abraham scored for Chelsea, if anybody's wondering. Good to see him. I'm glad I kept him in my fantasy league. Knight, Rice, Anderson. Ball up to 4 nails, which he gathers, but doesn't do anything properly with it. Wolves are in possession once again. So much. Greatly intercepted by Rice after 4 passes by Wolves. Creswell in the box. Easily read, and it goes out for corner. So, guys, for those that are watching, we're almost 27.5 minutes in. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? I mean, I've obviously voiced mine, but what are your thoughts? Let me know what you're thinking, guys. So Creswell sorry, Snodgrass taking the corner. Better corner from Snodgrass. Header on goal, but easily saved by Patricio. Easily saved. Not a bad header from Declan Rice, if I'm honest. Not a bad header from him. Good chance. Good chance. Close up of Pellegrini thinking. Looking perplexed. Rice. 4 nails. So handball. And it's free kick. Wolves have had 3 attempts and 2 on target. We've had 1 attempt and 1 on target, which is Rice's header just now. Sergio Berturica. Welcome, mate. Where is Antonio? Antonio is rested for this game because he pretty much burnt himself out at Chelsea. As if anybody was watching the game, there was a point where it came towards about midway of the second half that he basically just collapsed on the floor. So we were right, but at that point, but throw in. So Anderson, Ogbonna, Noble, long ball up, aiming for Snodgrass, but not strong enough on the ball, unfortunately. And Wolves are on the counter attack once again. Rice did brilliantly there. Well done, Dex. Fantastic. The only one really giving 110% in that back 6 at the minute. So Snodgrass after a great little interplay with Anderson, and that should be a booking. Yep, Diogo Jota, booking. Foul on Snodgrass. He's saying it's the first one, but that is a bad foul. There was no need for it. There was no need for it. That's why you were booked, you silly twonk. Snodgrass has got a bit of a back pain. Noble takes the free kick and Daisy cutter over to Anderson, up to Rice. To Creswell, who goes down quite dramatically. Ogbonna, Balbuena. Fredericks back to Balbuena. And Wolves goalkeeper has got the ball. And they're mincing up to him. So Wolves keeper clears. Not exactly the best of balls, but just about gets in. Smart football from Wolves. Very smart football. But come on, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. For the 9 people that are currently watching, let me know your thoughts. Because I've obviously been talking consistently for the last 28, 29 minutes. But let me know your thoughts on the game, guys. Alea. Ogbonna. Passes to Martin. Martin, long ball up to Snodgrass, intercepts. Alea passes over. Oh, not the best of passes to Anderson. Goes nowhere near him, but you can see he's trying to pass off to him. Right, Creswell. Rice. Back to Creswell. Through to Fornals. Anderson, there's a chip for Fornals. Ball in. Oh, good save. Good save from Patricio there. Very good save. Not a bad attempt from Fornals. Not a bad attempt at all. It was going for the bar, so it's off target, but it was a very good attempt. All right, Villa have got a corner at the same time that we've got a corner. So Clarets each taking a corner. Who's going to score? Corner taken. Wolves clear. And Chelsea clear. Appears to be a foul on Jota by Noble, possibly. Of course, bringing him over. Let's have a look. So yeah, that's not intended. It's not intended. How was Martin playing in the net? Zanny Dad, nice to hear from you. Other side of the goal posts for when a goal was scored. He's not really had that much to do, to be honest with you. He's made 2 saves, if that. It's a great little back pass from Anderson up to Fornals, and just seeing the replay of the Fornals attempt there. Great little back pass. Fornals. Do you know what? I said it in the Chelsea reaction video, and I'm going to say it again tonight. Fornals is starting to find himself in this game. He really is starting to find himself playing for West Ham. I like it. He's doing well. I was my Tio, or however you pronounce it. Noble's arm up like that. It's basically momentum. It's momentum on that, so it's not intended in any shape or form. So it's a good couple of minutes there for that injury. Good couple of minutes. He's holding the side of his head. No, I said it in the preview, and I'll say it again. That I think Santo, the Wolves manager, I think he's a good manager. It'd be, as Pellegrini said the other day, he'd be stupid to walk from Wolves to Arsenal mid-season, almost mid-season. It'd be stupid to do that. But I like him. He's got this team very well organised. They're still in the Europa League, if I remember right, and they're still playing well in the Premier League. So he's doing a good job there. 10 minutes before the Merseyside derby kicks off. as Wolves are still in possession and only Anderson running for the ball. Everybody else is sticking to their marks, which is a bit irritating, if I'm honest. Wolves cutting through. Balbuena gave him space. Good save from Martin. Good save. Fredericks, but Fredericks, poor clearance by Fredericks. He's not exactly looking bothered to try and get it back. Good save by Martin there. Good save. Sergio, good to hear from you again, son. What are your thoughts about Carlos Sanchez? Greetings from Colombia. Well, welcome, mate. It's probably about lunchtime there, I think, for you guys, isn't it? I think. Memory serves. Carlos Sanchez, I've tried to defend him as much as I can, and he's showing potential. He didn't do too bad when he came on against Chelsea, but yeah, there are rumours that we're going to sell him for $500,000. We bought him in for $1 million. We're going to sell him for half in January, just as Wolves have got a corner. So it's a good bloke. I've got a lot of time for the guy, but just not ready for West Ham. Championship maybe, but not Premier League quality. Good clearance from Anderson. Fornell's running, but Wolves are still in possession. Ball in. Poor clearance. Stuttering football. And miles off target. By Neves, I think that is. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Wolves are all over us, as we all expected them to be quite honest. Leicester, Watford still 0-0. Chelsea still 1-0 over Villa. Man United still 1 over Spurs. Southampton still 1-0 over Norwich. And Wolves obviously still 1-0 over us. So Martin goes to clear. But unfortunately, Wolves intercept. Fredericks, and again, intercepted. That's so well organised, Wolves. They're so well organised. Fornell's intercepts, but again, that's only with a little toe poke. Looks like there's a penalty decision between Leicester and Watford. I'd say that is a penalty to Leeds. Penalty to Leicester, I think. I would say it. I reckon it is. What is it? Decision? No? No. Just coming together. And Vardy's booked for simulation. He was tripped up. Yes, all right. But, yeah, I don't know. Well, what do I know, eh? I'm just average Joe Blogs. Wolves are still in possession. 10, 15 yards out. Well, it's about 25 yards out from our box at the minute. 38 minutes and 20 seconds now on the clock. Wolves still piddling about. Well, the shape is just wrong. It really, really is wrong. I'm very worried about this. Wolves are just keeping possession just to wind the clock down by the looks of it. I wonder if... All right, just put the subtitles on for the other games. Live subtitles are terrible. When he goes upstairs, obvious error. So yeah, Wolves offside there. Jimenez, by the looks of it, straight offside. Yeah. So sorry, guys. I was expecting it to be a bit more fast-paced, but it's turning into Palace Bournemouth last night. Only difference is the 2-11, and even Martin is trying to go. He's like, get up. was hoping to be able to have a bit more. Man United have scored again. No. Dele Alli, 1-1. 1-1 at Old Trafford. Noble. But unfortunately, Wolves Drury gains possession, and boy, is he running. Bloody hell. He's a handful. He has been a handful. So I'll give you the halftime roundup, guys, in a few minutes once our game is concluded. Juan Pablo Lemon, Jimenez go. So Anderson taking them all on by the looks of it, but passed it to Noble. That's Snodgrass. Back to Noble. Passes it to Rice. Up to Creswell. Allaire. Rice. Allaire's so deep. So deep. Ogbonna. Rice. Creswell. Rice. Farnells. Great little ball up to Rice, but unfortunately couldn't connect with it. Looks like that goal shouldn't have stood because it looks like it's gone to VAR up at Old Trafford. Looks like handball. Looks like handball. So Allaire, Noble. Farnells, Noble. Ball loose. Noble brought down, but ball loose. It looks like. Yeah, it does. It comes off his elbow. That's the goal. Goal's ruled out. No, should have been ruled out. That goal should have been ruled out. And Dele Alli handballed the ball. The goal stands. That's ridiculous. That's another stupid decision by idiots using VAR. Come on, that's a gut. And Villa have equalised at Stamford Bridge. Trezeguet, I think you pronounced that. And there's been a goal at Southampton Norwich as well. So look to see who scored that. Just as Santos is going crazy. Ryan Bertrand. So Southampton 2, Norwich 0. And Liverpool Everton about to kick off. In more ways than one, I should imagine. Good to hear our fans are singing. I like that. It's good to hear we haven't given up. Looks like the players have. There's nowhere near as much intensity as there should be. Nowhere near. Very, very lackluster. Just as Wolves getting the counter attack again, but neatly tied up by Fredericks and Rice on the ball at the moment. He's charging through. Passes to Allaire. Good pass. Allaire running at ball. Come on. There you go. Here we are. No! Creswell, what do you back off for? Allaire passes the ball to Creswell and he backs off before he connects to the ball. What was the point? What was the point? So Bonner brings a player, a Torreira down by the looks of it, and it's a free kick to Wolves. But it looks a bit more of a dive than anything else. Let's see the replay. Yeah. Hang on. Let's have a look from this side. It's a play for the ball, but it's right. It is a foul. It is a foul. So nothing doing at the Walker Stadium by the looks of it. Everywhere else has at least one goal's been scored. At least one. So Wolves free kick. I'm not really sure what the hell this is about. So what a surprise. Mike Dean's in charge of the Merseyside derby. There's a surprise. 2 minutes of extra time. So Wolves still on the in possession. Still in possession. Still in possession. Cresswell blocks, but it goes out for a Wolves throw-in. So Wolves throw-in. Anderson runs. Cresswell clears. They're getting into a bit of bother there. Rice. Pass up to Anderson, but Anderson can't control it, and it goes out for a Wolves throw-in. Last minute of the first half. So Wolves still in possession, but Rice goes into tackle. Noble, Snodgrass, Anderson, too slow. Fredericks can't control. And it should be our throw-in. All right. I don't know how he works that one out, but it's gone for a Wolves throw. It's not. Abel dos Santos, Wolves, welcome. Hello. So that is half time. Wolves 1, West Ham bugger all. So I'm not going to have a look at the possession stats because it's pointless looking at those because they're never bloody accurate. Okay, so half time at everywhere bar Old Trafford. So latest scores: Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 1, Leicester 0, Watford 0, Man United 1, Tottenham 1. Where have we got? That should be it. Actually, that should be it for that game for half time now. Southampton 2, Norwich 0, and as I said, Wolves 1, West Ham 0. So we're just looking at here, which is the last few minutes. Man United have got a corner. Spurs clear, and that should be it. That should be it for half time. No? Bloody how many minutes have they got? 3. So yeah, into the last minute of half time. Extra time for get my tongue back in Old Trafford. So not the best of things. But I would say we were quite fortunate to keep it at 1-0. But that would be a lie because they've actually played very. They've not really given us much to talk about. Wolves have played very, very well. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts for the 9 people, probably different people, but 12 people. For the 12 people, so 13 people, 14 people, no, 13 people. So 12 people. So guys, for the ones logging in, let me know your thoughts on the performance if you've been able to watch it. I'm very, very curious to see what your thoughts are on this. Personally, I think we can. Apologies, guys. My microphone just muted itself for some random reason. So it is now half time at Man United, Old Trafford. So once again, Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 1, Leeds 0, Leicester 0, Watford 0, Man United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Southampton 2, Norwich 0, and Wolves 1, West Ham 0. Nil point. And so Everton is obviously still going on because it only started 5 minutes ago. So, but guys, honestly, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, Ben. See what you say. So, what do you think of the performance so far? No surprise, we're losing for me. As I said, mate, I literally just said. You've obviously clocked out and in again. We can do better. We can do a lot better. I'm not surprised. I am surprised to a degree that it's only 1-0. But Wolves haven't exactly been playing to their best, and as I say, neither have we. We haven't really got out of first gear. Declan Rice has done some good things. Fornals is starting to get more and more confident. Just as Liverpool score, Liverpool are 1-0 up at home. Origi, not a bad goal. Not a bad goal. Let's see it on the replay. So let's watch it on the replay. But yeah, as I said, mate. Yeah, I honestly think that we can do better. I really think we can do better. There's nothing really much more to say. I'm surprised we've kept it. We've only been able to keep it at 1-0. Just watching the replay of Origi's goal there. Beautiful ball in, and big mistake from Jordan Pickford. Great ball from Shaqiri. Is it Shaqiri? Not Shaqiri. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, very good, very well controlled by Origi, and boom. Anderson partly at fault for the goal moving off the right-hand post. Yes, to a degree. But as I say, he was standing about and didn't really go for it properly, and it's a bit of a shame. It's a shame. But it's to be expected. Nobody would have thought we would have won this. I certainly didn't. Just seeing as we've got the yeah, but yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, Ben, mate, there's more than just Anderson at fault for the goal. Everybody's standing around. Alair's doing something. Why Balbuena is moving back just as the ball goes towards goal? I'll never bloody know. But yeah, it's not good enough. We haven't got out of first gear. We really haven't got out of first gear. But it's understandable because Wolves are a very good team. They've had a lot of possession, and I guarantee you, the possession isn't as much as everybody's making it out to be. Guarantee that now. We have not had that as. Is that right? Okay, so apparently that's a bit more like it. Wolves have had 54% possession. That sounds more accurate than that stupid 50. Us having 54% when it was mostly all Wolves on the bloody ball. We've had 2 shots on target. Wolves have had 5 shots and 3 shots on target. We've only had 2 shots, so 100% shot rate, which I'm happy with that side of things. But this is the difference, right? With these stats here. 364 touches Wolves, and we've had 312. 270 passes Wolves have done, and we've done 228. We've tackled 13. Wolves have tackled 7. We've had 9 clearances. Wolves have had 9. Sorry, we've had 11 clearances, and Wolves have had 9. We've had 3 corners. Wolves have had 3 corners, and we've had 4. And we've had 1 offside, and they've had 2. So quite clearly, the better team, Wolves. Quite clearly. Set pieces, we are poor attacking at so far, and we're poor defending them, Ben, as well, mate. We're absolutely poor defending them. I don't know how on earth. I don't know what on earth that they're doing when it comes to training for this stuff. I know we say it under every manager, blah blah blah, but it's worrying. It really is bloody worrying. Right, so I'm going to disappear off for just a moment. I'm going to get myself a drink of water. So back in a sec. Right, so let's have a look. Mark Higgins. Good. Hello, Mark. Nice to see you, mate. Lighting's a bit better now. Irons Fish very disjointed in attack. Yes, could not agree with you more, mate. Could not agree with you more. That is pretty. It is all over the place, for lack of a better way of putting it. All over the bleeding place. Where are we? So Cesar Ledsmagles. Yep. Welcome, mate. Thank you very much. Wolves will win today because it is a better team. They are a better team, Cesar. Agreed. 100%. You know, it is a shame that things have been the way that we haven't got out of best top gear. Wow, first gear. But as I said, you know, they are the better team. I said it before. I said that, you know, they are very well organised. They are very regimented. Santo is a very, very good manager, and he's done them. Any Wolves supporters should be proud of what's happened there. Very not the best of goals scored, if I'm honest, but very good, very, very good performance. Good performance. I just hope we can step it up a bit. I'm hoping. Right now, guys, would you, for those West Ham supporters watching, would you take off Anderson and bring in Holland? Let me know. Let me know if you would. Let me know. Right. So, okay. So as I said, as we got Arsenal on Monday night. Sorry for hitting the microphone there. As we got Arsenal on Monday night, the preview is going to be recorded on Friday and probably be going up Friday afternoon, stroke evening, depending when I do it. Nice to see you. Nice coaching decision there, mate. Thank you for that. But yeah. So yeah, as I say, the preview is going to be being recorded on Friday, so we'll be going up at probably Friday evening or afternoon, depending on when I record it, because I got Friday off, fortunately. And also the Fantasy League roundup is going to happen very, very soon as well, because I don't think I might actually do a live stream on if the table's been updated on Friday. I will do a live stream on Friday for movements. Now, Ben, let's have a look to see where you are in the table while you're here. Yeah, that's what I thought, mate. Yeah, 17th, which is not bad. 17th out of 65 people in the table. Not bad. Twice as high as I am. Twice as higher than I am. I'm 30th as it stood earlier today. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying, Abel, but welcome. Dropped a few places. Yes, you did, Ben. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. I might actually, because as things stand at the minute, I wonder if the table has actually been updated yet. Fantasy. Let's have a look. I'm still holding at 30th, so no, it doesn't look like they've updated it yet. But if Greg Wilcox, if you're watching, congratulations on being top of the table for the second week in a row. And likewise with Alexander Zaremba for your team as well, being second for the second week in a row. Only 20 points between the two. Could all be decided today. Could all be decided today and tomorrow. I'll be very surprised. Let's say I might do a live stream if the table's been updated quick enough on the Friday. Then I'll do it, and then otherwise I will just do the two weeks worth of roundup on Tuesday, because obviously we're playing on the Monday night, so I'll do the live stream, and I'll do the preview, the reaction video as well. So yeah, A lot of work for me on Tuesday. A lot of work. I should really put that day off. But I don't want to work a Friday between now and Christmas. So we'll sort something out anyway. But yeah, it's going to be because obviously Monday night won't have time to update, do a reaction video, because by the time I get in, it's going to be bloody late. It's going to be ridiculously late. And as inconsiderate as other people are around me, I'm not going to be inconsiderate to them. So the reaction videos to the Arsenal game will be done on. I might actually film it on my camera on my phone and upload it that way on the way back. Don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Right, so the boys are coming out for the second half, just warming up by the looks of things. But thanks for sticking with me for the first half, guys. Whoever's still there since the kickoff. We're just waiting for the Wolves guys to stop their warm up and get into position. It should be any minute now. Yeah, there they go. Ogbonna late to the party for some. Ogbonna late to the party for some reason. So kickoff, and Wolves obviously still in possession because they're the home side, and home side kicks off start of the second half. So this is a bit better. This is a bit better tempo, West Ham. Ogbonna chasing Jimenez down. So Creswell with the throw in. But unfortunately, Allaire doesn't jump high. Well, ball doesn't connect properly for that, and then Wolves on the attack as well. But that's got to be a what? How do you work that one out? Wolves' number 9 fouls Creswell, and the number 9 falls down as well, and therefore it's a Wolves kick. I told you. Mariner is not equal. He's not an equal ref. He's very, very biased. He's not balanced at all. Ball in, cleared, but not properly cleared. And Martin with the save. So no changes at half-time from either side by the looks of it. So Snodgrass running for the ball, and what a surprise, it's a Wolves free kick because the guy falls over it like he's just been shot. So Andre Mariner, you're doing a fantastic job, mate. Fantastic job. There's going to be no bookings for dives here tonight if you're not a West Ham player. So Liverpool scored. It's 2-0. Shaqiri. Why is this frozen? Amazon's frozen on my tablet, so I can't. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's just completely killed itself. Committed suicide. So let's try that again. Just as Rice is passing to Fornals, passes it over to Noble, passes it over to Anderson. Creswell bars off the ball by Traore, but he stands his ground, and we should get a. It's a corner. It's not a bloody goal kick, you prick. Right, so the every goal from every game bit isn't working, which is a bit of a shame. So I'll try and keep you updated on the apps as much as possible. Oh, what a surprise. The app's crashed. What a surprise. Wolves are still in possession and Snodgrass barged in. So cats are coming together. Sayus and Snodgrass. Mason Mount to score for Chelsea. It's Chelsea 2, Villa 1. Tablets are poor at the minute. It's working fine for the first half, and all of a sudden the app decided to crash. So Keane has scored on the 21st minute of Liverpool, so it's now Liverpool 2, Everton 1. So Fornals with a pretty poor ball, unfortunately, and Wolves intercept. What is going on with this bloody tablet? Come on, sort yourself out. Sort your life out. Wolves in possession still. Fornals chasing the ball down, but gives up. And again, it's going back to the Wolves. It's going back to the Wolves defenders, and they're still in possession in midfield. Doherty, the wing back, and it goes out for a West Ham throw. Yeah, this app's gone completely. Rice gets the. That's poor from Balbuena. Very poor from Balbuena. Penalty at Man United. There we go. Goal scored by Marcus Rashford. He's got 2 tonight. Very well taken from him. So it's 2-1. All right. So Noble passes it up to Fredericks. Snodgrass just gets it back to Fredericks. Back to Noble. And Fornell's running at pace. Not that fast. And oi, that's enough. Hang on. How do you work that one out, ref? Mariners. Snodgrass gets smashed right in the face and nothing's doing. The game's allowed to be played on. Fucking hell. So Wolves in. Rice, come on. Mariners terrible tonight. He's letting Wolves have everything. He's letting them have everything, as he usually bloody well does. And as a result, we're just floating around. So still passing between the Wolves centre-backs. They've got no reason to step it up at all. No reason. The only other sides to not score so far tonight are Leicester and Watford. That's still 0-0. Everybody else playing tonight, apart from us. So everybody else has scored at least 1. And Watford go on the attack. I must admit, Amazon have got this nailed. If they can do this for the next few seasons, we're going to be in a very, very good place as supporters. We're going to be in a very, very good place. Creswell clears and it goes out for a Wolves goal corner. By the looks of it. So this is where it's going to get worrying. It's going to get worrying. I would love to. Honestly, I would love to see Amazon do this properly in a good few seasons. It'd be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, this is obviously a test for Amazon this week and for Boxing Day as well. I'll be live streaming on here for the Palace game as well. I'll try and keep updated with everyone else. This is the Wolves corner's taken, cleared out by Rice by the looks of it. But Wolves are still in possession. Ball in, and about 8 miles over the bar. So Wolves stuttering. Rice clears. Noble, Rice, Fredericks. Rice passes over the side to Creswell. He's playing more of a wing back at the minute. So Anderson, Fornals. Ball up to Allaire, but too much of a. Anderson's not happy. Anderson's not happy. He just threw his arms up at that poor ball from Anderson. From Fornals. He's not happy with that ball at all, and quite rightly so. So here we go. Balbuena clears, but it goes straight into the path of the Wolves left winger, I think. And then now they're just passing, playing keep you upping, and everyone's standing around, not chasing the ball, not chasing a bloody thing. Anderson now does it and get a good challenge in there, and just as I say, that commentator's curse. That's it. Leicester 1-0 up over from a penalty scored by Vardy. So us and Watford are the only teams yet to score tonight. What does that tell you? Right. So Creswell with the throw in, Fornals back to Creswell, and it goes out again for a West Ham throw. Creswell to Fornals, back to Creswell. Ogbonna. Allaire goes to the ball, but it goes out for, should be our free kick. It should be our throw. But never mind. Wolves on the counter. Get in there, Oggy. Oh, Balbuena, that's lazy. That is so lazy. Thank Christ Martin made that save. Balbuena, that is lazy. Absolutely lazy from Balbuena. Take him off. Put Rice into centre back. Rice, Anderson. Creswell making a charge. Fornals. Oh, Rice. Time on the ball. Shoots. And 3 yards wide. 3-4 yards wide. He's apologising because Allaire was screaming for the ball, but at least he's bloody trying. At least he's trying to get a goal, trying to do something in this. Just as we see the replay, it's so lazy from Balbuena. So lazy. He should be doing better. He should be doing better. I mean, he clears the ball, but that was so lazy from him. So lazy. So Wolves throwing. Right, so Creswell, Noble, Fredericks, Snodgrass, Fredericks, Fornells, Noble, Rice, Creswell, Anderson, Rice, Creswell, and Rice again, Anderson, Noble. This is better, West Ham. Bit more tempo. Fredericks. Balbuena. Oh, close. Close. Nearly had Anderson in the ball on the ball there. Nearly had him. John, did you hear they are changing VAR? Well, there's meant to be a couple of changes to it, Rick. Shaqiri scored for Liverpool. Origi scored again for Liverpool. It's 3-1 in the Merseyside derby with half an hour on the clock. Goalkeeper's taken out Snodgrass by the looks of it. The Wolves, Patricio. Let's have a look. So, replay shows Fornells passing it up to Snodgrass. Great ball from Fornells. Good control. Yeah, goalkeeper takes that. That's a penalty. I'm sorry, but that's a penalty. There's no touch on the ball whatsoever, I don't think. Yeah, that should have been. But Rick, yes, apparently they are supposed to be elaborating on things, but I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it, because they're supposed to elaborate on a few other things. Elaborating on things while the game's going on, I should point out. But yeah, it's goalkeeper's lucky. Of course, yeah. Snodgrass is in pain. That's an injury. Yarmolenko's warming up, so it looks like he's potentially coming on for Snodgrass or Anderson, one of the two. I'm guessing it's looking like Snodgrass. I hope he's all right for Monday. I really do hope he's all right for Monday. He's limping. He's limping. Going off the right way as well for that man. He's going off to the closest point. So just while that's happening, just a recap of the scores. Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1, Leicester 1, Watford 0. Man United 2, Spurs 1, Southampton 2, Norwich 0. Wolves 1, obviously. Liverpool 3, Everton 1. So yeah, only Watford, Norwich. Apologies, I don't know why I said Norwich scored. They didn't. Norwich and Watford and us are the only ones yet to score tonight. So it looks like, yeah, Yarmolenko's come on for Snodgrass, and we've got a throw-in. Creswell takes. Anderson, not the best of balls. He pretty much passes it to Traore. And there's Traore as usual, playing like a rugby player. And they were now running at goal. Thinking about Anderson jogging. Rice looking nervous. Creswell gives him a corner. Good block from Creswell, to be fair, though. Good block. Oh, Wolves corner, and he almost scored, but fortunately for us, We've had, excuse me, we've had 47% possession so far in this game, which sounds about right. It's completely right as far as I'm concerned. Guys, right, we've had one substitution so far. Yarmolenko for Snodgrass. We have 2 left. Who would you replace and why? And who would you bring on, of course, out of the lot? So we've got left on. We have Holland, Zabaleta. Hang on, it might be a good idea if I check the sub bench again, wouldn't it? Might be a good idea. Yeah, so we have Roberto, not going to happen. Zabaleta, Masuaku, Sanchez, Holland, and Ayeti, as Yarmolenko has already come on for Snodgrass. So out of those, who would you say should be the next player to come off, and who would you be replacing out of the lot? And there, so let me know your thoughts, guys. It'd be interesting to see what you guys say. Losing possession again, but gathering it back, and Rice is really charging for it. Great ball up to Anderson. Very good vision there, but can he do anything with it? Anderson to Fornals to Rice. Rice over to Fredericks. Oh, Yarmolenko didn't get there in time. That's a shame. It was a good movement then. So no ball. Balbuena, Fredericks. Sorry, Yarmolenko, I should say. Balbuena, Ogbonna, Creswell. Come on, tempo. Ogbonna, Creswell. Fornals, Creswell, Ogbonna. Balbuena. Manuel Victoria, welcome, mate. Who is winning? Oh, you said whining, but winning. It's Wolves are winning 1-0. So obviously there's going to be a lot of Spanish-speaking people because it's the Santo game, and Santo is a very good manager. I admire what he does. So Rice, Anderson to Creswell. No. Tries to get it to Fornals, but very well intercepted there. Noble couldn't keep control, unfortunately. Balbuena did a great interception there. Yeah, question mark. Yep. Right. So Rice, Fornals, Fredericks. Shows you how far back they are. Crossing the halfway line. Yarmolenko, no. Noble. Don't know what Noble was trying to do there. Pass it to the Wolves player, and of course, there we go. West Ham make a foul, and of course, Rice gets booked for. We can't do anything with Marion. He's a right fucking dick. Rice gets the ball. And that's his argument, but no, Rice has been booked. Fucking pleb. I hate Mariner. And we've got bloody Mike Dean as well on Monday night. Thank you, Rick. Thank you for spoiling that for me and everybody else. Actually, what I might do is on Tuesday night, I'll do the reaction to the Arsenal game. And then on Wednesday, I'll do the live stream for the table. So you heard it here first, guys. So, Allaire. Oh, surely we should have had something then, but for that, well, Rick, that shows him he's a pussy then, doesn't it? If he's booked for dissent, it shows he's a pussy. Because at the end of the day, he shouldn't be. He should be able to stand up and say, "Look, sorry, but you got this wrong," which is exactly what he did, and he got booked as a result. That's poor decision making. That is what is Rice's book for. I know, as I say, Rick. That's not right. It's not the same because he was just telling him no, you're out of order. They shouldn't have done that. But Mariner doesn't like being challenged, just the way that Mike Dean doesn't like being challenged. So Wolves are still in possession. Still in possession. Nobody challenging. Nobody challenging whatsoever. No changes in any of the scorelines yet. Just as Everton have a free kick at Liverpool in a very good, promising position. And of course, they don't do anything with it. Like, we are just about to do nothing with it. And again, free kick to Wolves. It's pathetic. It's absolutely bloody pathetic. Right, that's not filtering through. That's all right. Right, so Wolves in possession still. I'll be very surprised if we've got over 40% possession in this game. I'll be very surprised. Wolves have been absolutely all over us. Just as Balbuena defends, goes out for a Wolves throw-in. But yeah, Wolves have been absolutely hammering us tonight. We're lucky to be 1-0 down. It looks like Santo is making a change. But guys, as I said, who from West Ham point of view would you take off, and who would you bring on as a subs from the subs bench? Let me know your thoughts. Who you would do? Looks like Nathan Holland is warming up, which is good. Martin saves from the throw-in. So Martin out to Noble, who's in trouble. But he gathers and to the Fornals, back to Noble. Fornals over to Creswell. This cameraman needs to wise up a bit. Fornals, Noble, Anderson. This cameraman's very, very slow. Noble's coming off and giving the captain armband to Creswell. So it looks like we've got, here we go, Nathan Holland. Number 37, Nathan Holland. Talking to Elias straight away. Or Elias talking to him straight away, I should say. Very happy with that. So one substitution left. Let's see how Nathan gets on. Just as... Who's coming off? Who are we? So Jota coming off. And... Come on, graphics. And Neto coming on. So... Yeah. Anderson. Balbuena. Rice. Fredericks. Norwich has scored. Pookie scored at Southampton. Fredericks. Holland. Fornell, sorry, I should say. Balbuena. Rice. Pass it. Wrong way. Ogbonna. Rice. Creswell. Nathan Holland's first touch of the game. Great ball in, but straight out of Wolves player, sadly. Creswell tried to gather, but here we go. Anderson. Bloody, I haven't seen Anderson run like that for a while. Rice. Oh, they've just torn us apart. Torn us apart, and good save by Martin. Good save by Martin. Raul Jimenez trying to score there, and Mane scored. It's 4-1. 4-1 up, almost at half time up at Liverpool Stadium. Martin is shouting like crazy. Do you know, we're very fortunate to be it just be 1-0. We really are quite fortunate. I mean, Wolves have been sloppy in the final third, but every now and again they come out with a very good blistering attack and boom, shanker. But Martin's done some good saves tonight. A good goal by Mane as well. Very good goal by Mane. 4-1 at half time. So Creswell, Anderson, Creswell, Ogbonna, long ball up. Allaire not quick enough. And Wolves are in possession still. Creswell. That's Yarmolenko. Booted down, but Balbuena gathers. Fredericks, but no. Fornells claims. Anderson. Ogbonna. Creswell. Come on, guys, talk to me. Last substitution. What would you make? Holland. Anderson. Rice. Fredericks. Rice. Yarmolenko. Rice. Fredericks. Good ball in from Fredericks. Again, not long enough. And Wolves intercept. Last 5 minutes, 64% possession. I doubt it somehow. Rice. Fredericks. Yarmolenko. Rice. Yarmolenko. Tries to go to Fredericks, which is miles off target to go to him, and it goes out for Wolves' free kick. So come on, guys. Substitutions. Last one to make. Who would you take off and who would you put on? I know you're out there screaming at the telly, come on, but so Wolves in possession. Our throw-in. Creswell takes it quickly to Ogbonna. The tempo's not there tonight. It really isn't. I know it sounds like I've been saying the passes have been quick, but they really haven't. Ogbonna, Creswell, Anderson. Ogbonna, dicking about. Tries to pass it up to Holland, but not enough, or too much on the ball, I should say. Wolves are back in possession again. One thing we're lacking is second ball every single time. Ogbonna tries, but Traore stays on his feet. Fornells gets the ball. Holland. Allaire has his shirt pulled, and the ref still allows the play on. Creswell gets kneed in the back, still gets played on. Holland's on the ball. Holland running at them, all three. He's got confidence. Allaire straight over the ball. 4-2. Richarlison for Everton. Literally in the dying seconds. It's 4-2 up at Anfield. And it's just finished half time. Wolves on the attack. Creswell. Fornells. Fornells hanging for a ball there, but it wasn't. And Wolves are in possession. Rice trying to get in there, but doesn't do anything with it. Allaire's just jogging about. So come on, guys. Last substitution to make. 77 and a half minutes into the game so far. So we've got 12 minutes left. Substitutions. Who would you bring off? And who would you bring on? Traore brought down by Creswell. Quite dramatically down by Traore as well. And Creswell's booked. And that's in that instance, that's one of the few decisions that Mariner has made correctly tonight. Yeah, it's frustration from Creswell. Massively frustration. Doesn't really touch him that much, but he brings the foul number regardless. Brings the free kick. So Watford just setting up. Come on, guys. I know you're watching and I know you can hear me. Yeah, I know you can hear me. There's 6 of you watching. Give me substitution ideas, guys. Come on. Talk to me. Who would you bring off and who would you bring on? That includes you, Rick, because you've been quite vocal tonight. So header out and it's 5 yards wide. So entering into the 79th minute. So we've got 11 minutes left. Plus probably 2 minutes for extra time and fouls and free kicks and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he's coming on and the layer's coming off. And that's not a bad... There you go. So too late, guys. It's not a bad idea because Alai's not looked bothered the last 20, 25 minutes. Really hasn't looked bothered. So yeah, you just come on and see what we can do. Very interesting cut from the director there because yeah, he was like that. So he's obviously Pellegrini's obviously gone up to him and said, "Look, tell Anderson to start thinking." Right, so all 3 substitutions have been made. 1 forced through to injury, but do you agree that Noble should have come off and Holland came on, and that Allaire should come off and you came on? So let me know your thoughts, guys. Come on, talk to me. I don't want to be talking to the camera all night long on my own. Converse, people, converse. And also, guys, for watching the replay, because this will be uploaded to YouTube, put your comments in the comment section below on any part of this video whatsoever. Oh, wow, we've actually got a free kick. 25 minutes later than it should have been, but we've actually got a free kick. So Balbuena, Anderson, back to Balbuena, Rice to Ogbonna, over to Creswell. Good ball to Holland, but it was pushed off the ball. Balbuena, Anderson, Yarmolenko. Come on, Fredericks. Come on, ball in. Oh, Fornell's missed the header. Anderson. This is better, West Ham. Typical, 9 minutes left. Over to Creswell. Creswell, ball in. Easily dealt with. Creswell again. Passes to Rice this time. Ball in up to Fredericks. Headers it over to Anderson. Creswell's about... Oh, that's a corner. That is a corner. It's a deflection off. Exactly, Creswell. How? Kevin Castro, who scored. Dendoncker scored, Kevin. Good to hear from you, mate. Dendoncker scored. Aaron Creswell. Good, interesting stat come up there. Aaron Creswell scored 3 goals in 9 Premier League appearances. Not bad. Not bad for a left back. Not bad. Of course, the third of those coming at Chelsea on Saturday. So round up with the scores are tonight. Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1, Leicester 1, Watford 0. Just as there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on. Rice on the ball. It goes out for Watford. Let's have a look at this replay here. Oh, come off it. His arm's back. Anyway. So Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1, Leicester 1, Watford 0, Man United 1. That's right, Man United 2, Spurs 1, Southampton 2, Norwich 1, Wolves as it is, and half time at Anfield 4-2 to Liverpool in the Merseyside derby. Raul Jimenez wasting time. Get off the pitch. I've seen slugs move quicker than Jimenez, honestly. And Cutrone, or Cutrone, or Cotrona, how you pronounce it, has come on in his stead. Long pass taken. Ogbonna standing his ground. But Wolves are still in possession. And it's offside. Not good enough from West Ham tonight. It really hasn't been good enough. Rice has played well. Noble's done well for the time that he was on the pitch. Anderson's been okay, not been brilliant. Allaire worked hard, but has given up. Creswell's done well. Fredericks has done fine. Ogbon has done well. Balbuena has done okay. But guys, come on. Let's who would you say 5.5 minutes left? Who would you say was your man of the match? So Fornals to Anderson. Sorry, Balbuena to Anderson. Nothing's going right for us tonight. Nothing's going right at all. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, who's followed the page tonight and also like this live stream. There's 9 in total. So thanks very much, guys. Very, very appreciated. Thank you very much. It means a lot. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. That's it. Wolves 2-0. Game over. Bonner's on the floor, really pissed off with himself. And he's and what a surprise, the substitute, Cotrone, and he's all heart, bless him. Just look at the replay. As you notice, I kind of gave up on this as well because so good ball up. Ogbonna not doing his best. How Martin could have done better for that. Not saying it's his fault because it's gone through 4 players. But yeah, and actually, Martin wasn't. Unfortunately so, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately so. So Daisy. So what I was looking for. But if anybody's watching who said Rick, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not going to single you out on this. Not to single you out on this in any shape or form. But whoever legitimately thought we were going to get points out of this, I said at the start you were being very optimistic, Rick, and I'm not calling you out, son, but there was just no way this was going to happen. We are, as it stands at the minute, we are 13th still. So it's not bad. Newcastle obviously got to play tomorrow night, as does Brighton. If Brighton get a point, they move up to 13th. Newcastle get a point, they move up to 12th. Yarmolenko, Fredericks, Anderson. Technically, that's handball, but fuck it. Who cares? We've lost. We've got 2 minutes to go. Who cares? And another Wolves free kick. Told you, Mariner is not balanced. He is not a balanced ref. Traore coming off. Not makes any difference. And he's been voted man of the match, which is understandable. He's had a very good game, Traore. Very good. And who was that? I recognise that geezer. Bennett. Gordon Bennett. Ryan Bennett. Do you know, it's actually quite nice to watch a game that hasn't frozen. Second night in a row now. Hasn't frozen at all. Very, very good service this. Very, very good. So Anderson with the throw-in. Ogbonna. Back to Anderson. Who's being pinned back further and further. Ogbonna, Anderson. Well, thank you very much to the 4 remaining viewers. It's been great to talk to you. It hasn't been as much interaction as I was hoping. But it's good nonetheless to talk to you guys. So 3 minutes of extra time. I'm saying because there's been a substitution and a goal celebration. So I said about 2 and now it's 3. So yeah, we're massively disjointed. West Ham are back to normal. Frederick's bossing a few people about. Creswell with a half-assed attempt and straight at the goalkeeper. Lot of people watching the game. Yeah, I know. I know there was Ben, mate, but this is a watch along with. But anyway, it's good. I'm glad, next month, hopefully in the middle of next month, my copyright ban will be lifted, so we'll be back on YouTube. So Ben, you've got the choice of either Periscope or YouTube, hopefully next month. I'm probably just going to be still streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So guys, anybody that is on Periscope that hasn't joined the YouTube account, then please subscribe to the channel. As you can see here, the name JPWHUTV. Or join the Facebook channel page in the description below. Yarmolenko, stutters. That sums it up tonight. Really does sum it up. We've stuttered all over the place. No confidence whatsoever. Wolves is the Wolverhampton is a very, very tricky place to go to at the best of times. We all know that, especially under Santos. He's got them. I've said it all game. They are very well organised. He's got them well drilled. They know what know what each other's going to do. Language, Creswell. It's just one of those things. Unfortunately, guys, it's just one of those irritating things. But we're still okay in terms of league position. Will we excuse me? Will we be okay this time next week? That's another question. Will we be okay this time tomorrow? That's another question. Or for those watching the replay on YouTube, are we going to be okay this time today? I think, to be honest with you, there's nobody's going to say it. My man of the match is Rice. He's hard, regardless of what Marin has been pissing around doing. Rice hasn't done much badly. He hasn't done much bad at all tonight. He really hasn't. I've been very impressed with him. Nathan Holland has come on and played well. He's not had too much to do, but there we go. Full time, guys. So yeah, but as I say, Nathan Holland hasn't had that much to do. But from what he has done, he's looked pretty good. He's looking a bit rusty, but it's understandable. It's his first Premier League day. It's his first Premier League game. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure talking with you as always. As I said, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel on Friday for the preview of the Monday night's Arsenal game. I might even, do you know what? I'm going to upload it on Saturday. Bugger it. Sod it. It's Friday. It'll be going up Saturday morning around about 9 o'clock. So, guys, thank you very much for your time. It's been great to spend the time with you. Unfortunately, we're not having that much of a rub of the green talking about games, have I? Because we've because all the last few games I've been able to commentate or comment along about hasn't been brilliant. But it's good to see Creswell and Ogbonna, and I'm hoping a few other players applauding the away support, which have been fantastic. They've been singing all night as well. So thank you very much for your time, guys. I'll catch you soon.